Happy July 4th to everybody. This is Dane. Welcome back to my channel, Filipino Nurse Retires Home. I hope everybody is doing great. Please comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Today's topic is about retirement again. Okay, I really like to share a lot of stuff about retirement because a lot of people, when they go and retire, they make stupid decisions without even thinking rationally. Okay, they will just pack their clothes without even really careful planning, and those can affect your happiness in life, especially with retirement. It can lead to depression and so on and so forth. So to avoid this, I will have to give you a little bit of like to follow the steps of a process in doing an action. This kind of process are four process. We use this in our nursing career, in my nursing career. We've been taught this from the very beginning of time, how to handle patients. Number one is assessment. You're gonna look at the symptoms of a patient first, and then after that, after gathering all those clues, what's going on with a certain fellow, you're gonna have to formulate some plans of action. You're gonna okay, like for example, if the patient has fever, then you're gonna give action is sponge bath maybe, and then after that you're gonna give antipyretic, which is for the fever to go down. You implement that immediately. You're gonna do the action, so you're gonna do those things, right? And after that you're gonna evaluate 30 minutes later whether your mode of action was effective or not. If it's not effective, then you're gonna decide what to do next, and then you're gonna do it again over and over, trial and error thing. But when you do retirement, it's so hard for you. It's very hard for you to just evaluate and then after that trial and error. That cannot be. That's very expensive when you go retire in another country. So what I would do is for us to follow the same type of step process. So you're gonna assess first. The best way to assess is how you going to probably go to the library or go online and find out the real thing about the country where you're going to go. Like Philippines example, the third world. What is a third world? What is expected there? What's the banking system, and so on and so forth. In another video, by the way, I'm going to also give you instructions what to do with the planning. Now, maybe you have to go to the Philippines and look at the country yourself, okay? So you better stop, look, and listen first. Listen to the people around you. You're gonna look at what you have, available resources that you have in the Philippines. And then after that, you're gonna have to, maybe you're going to decide what kind of plans of action you're going to go to do. Maybe you're going to have a house built first or rent, whatever, and transfer all your funds maybe there, and then you're gonna implement your action. So you're gonna actually go there and do the action. So if you're gonna build a house, then you're gonna build a house, okay? And then later on, maybe about 3 months later or 3 years later or 5 years later, if you're still gonna be there, you're going to evaluate whether you like it or not. But you're gonna decide whether you're gonna stay or go back to where you came from, or try another country that you might like. So over and over, you're gonna do this kind of action steps. The process is a process before deciding anything, and it will help you every day in your kind of actions, and that will determine also whether you're gonna be successful or not, and it really helps. Now, there are two emotions that I would mention here that you don't want to influence your decision making. Two powerful emotions that a human being can have. Number one, you know what it is. love, your happiness. The happiness, okay? You will never decide. You base it on the happiness. Never decide because you're so dang happy during that time when you make decision. Like for example, after a divorce, you're so happy to find you a beautiful, sexy, young Filipina who can give you everything in the absence of your divorced wife, okay? So you're gonna pack your things without even looking around and thinking like you're gonna be living there in a paradise. And then here the story goes is the wife or the Filipina just basically got all your money, screwed you for your money, and you went broke, okay? You built a house and you run out of funds, and you keep on spending your money, you run out of funds, and you got sick, you don't have any health insurance, those stuff, because you were so happy to make your decision, which are so dang stupid decision based on the happiness. Now, another one is the opposite of happiness, which is sadness, right? So, you're not going to decide because you're sad during that moment. Example, you just lost your job and you don't have money to be able to thrive in the United States. You want to go back, go to the Philippines and try life there. And then number two, you probably is so tired of the monotony of life here in US that you want to escape the monotony of the rat race here in US. You want to get out. Or you're so damn tired of the political condition in the country. You just want to get out and do not have to deal with it. But all those kind of luggages you have, you're gonna carry it to the other country where you are gonna stay. And that would really influence the way you're going to look at life, because there is so full of stress and disorder. So whatever you're running away from, you're going to probably meet or probably would experience the same thing or even much worse. So that's why I said those two emotions that you have, do not let them influence you during those times of decision making. You have to settle it down. You have to give it a space for your brain to be able to think wisely and rational. So let it process first in your brain without happiness and sadness around. So otherwise, guys, I'm just telling you this because a lot of people made stupid decisions based on those two powerful emotions, and that's one of those. I have done that myself, okay? So it's a big bad thing. It always results to a very negative result. So otherwise, guys, so the process is easy. Assessing first. Number two, plan for your action, and then after that implement your action, and then after that evaluate and decide what you're gonna do next. Good luck, guys. I know you can do it, and have a safe day. Happy July 4th, okay? Bye bye, guys.